Imagine discovering an ancient civilization that built magnificent cities, explored the stars, created one of the world's oldest living traditions, and left behind secrets that continue to puzzle humanity thousands of years later. What if a secret society protected dangerous knowledge from the rest of the world? What if ancient texts described mysterious flying machines? What if an entire civilization disappeared without anyone knowing exactly why? Ancient India is filled with mysteries that continue to challenge historians, archaeologists, scientists, and explorers. Some mysteries lie beneath the ocean. Some are hidden beneath layers of earth. Some are carved into mountains. And some exist only in stories passed down for generations. Today, we're counting down the 10 greatest unsolved mysteries of ancient India. Stay until the very end, because our number one mystery may be the greatest unanswered question in ancient Indian history. Let's begin. Number 10. Did Ashoka's 9 unknown men really exist? More than 2,000 years ago, Emperor Ashoka ruled one of the largest empires in ancient India. History remembers him as a powerful conqueror who transformed into a ruler devoted to peace after the devastating Yud of Kalinga. But alongside the history of Emperor Ashoka lies a fascinating legend. According to the story, after witnessing the horrors of war, Ashoka feared that dangerous knowledge could one day destroy humanity if it fell into the wrong hands. So he is said to have chosen 9 extraordinary scholars. Each scholar was entrusted with one field of knowledge: medicine, astronomy, psychology, communication, physics, and several other branches of advanced learning. Their mission was simple: protect this knowledge, improve it in secret, and never allow it to be misused. For centuries, people have claimed that this mysterious society continued to exist, quietly influencing history from the shadows. Some even believe they guided scientific discoveries without ever revealing themselves. But here's the mystery. Did these 9 unknown men really exist? Or is it simply a legend that grew larger with every generation? No contemporary records from Emperor Ashoka's reign confirm the existence of such a secret society. Most historians believe the story emerged much later. Yet the legend refuses to disappear, because people have always been fascinated by the idea that somewhere, hidden from the world, ancient knowledge still survives. Whether fact, fiction, or something in between, the 9 unknown men remain one of ancient India's most enduring mysteries. But secret societies aren't the only stories that have captured people's imagination. Ancient Indian texts also describe something even more extraordinary: flying machines. Number 9. Did Viman really exist? Imagine reading a book written thousands of years ago, only to find descriptions of magnificent flying vehicles traveling through the sky. Ancient epics such as Ramayana and Mahabharata describe mysterious aircraft known as Viman. The most famous among them is the Pushpak Viman, the legendary flying chariot said to have carried Bhagwan Shri Ram back to Ayodhya after defeating Ravan. For many, these stories are beautiful examples of mythology. For others, they raise an intriguing question. Were these flying machines inspired by something real? Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some claim the Viman were symbols of divine power. Others believe they were simply literary imagination. And a few argue they represent forgotten technology from an ancient civilization. But despite all the speculation, archaeologists have never discovered physical evidence proving such machines ever existed. Most historians therefore interpret them as mythological elements within ancient epics rather than historical aircraft. Even so, the mystery continues to spark debate around the world, because whenever ancient stories describe something far beyond their time, people naturally ask, what if there was more to it, whether mythology, symbolism, or imagination? The mystery of the Viman continues to inspire curiosity. But while ancient India may or may not have imagined flying through the skies, one thing is certain: its scholars spent centuries carefully studying the skies above them. Number 8. How did ancient India map the stars? Long before telescopes, long before satellites, ancient Indian astronomers were carefully observing the universe, night after night, generation after generation. They tracked the movement of stars, planets, and the moon with incredible dedication. Great scholars such as Aryabhat, Varahamihir, and Brahmagupta developed ideas that influenced astronomy for centuries. Some of their calculations were astonishingly accurate. They estimated planetary movements, explained eclipses, and developed mathematical methods that were far ahead of their time. How did they achieve such precision using only the tools available thousands of years ago? Much of the answer lies in careful observation and mathematics. But historians still debate how this knowledge evolved, how it spread, and how ancient scholars refined their calculations over generations. Even today, their achievements continue to impress scientists. Yet perhaps the greatest achievement of ancient India wasn't written in the stars. It was carved into solid rock. Number 7. How was Kailas Mandir built hidden within the caves of Ellora? Stands one of the greatest engineering marvels in human history. The magnificent Kailas Mandir. Unlike ordinary temples built block by block, this temple was carved from a single mountain. Instead of building upward, ancient craftsmen carved downward from the top. Imagine removing hundreds of thousands of tons of rock, every pillar, every sculpture, every staircase, every hallway, every detail. One wrong cut could have ruined the entire monument forever, yet somehow. The result is breathtaking. Historians believe the temple was commissioned during the Rashtraku dynasty. But many questions still remain. How was such an enormous project planned? How many workers were involved? How long did it actually take? How did they maintain such extraordinary precision without modern machinery more than 1,000 years later? Visitors from around the world still stand before Kailas Mandir, asking the very same question. How was this possible? But while one civilization left behind incredible monuments, another left behind something even more mysterious: its disappearance. Number 6. What happened to the Sindhu civilization more than 4,000 years ago? The Sindhu civilization was one of the largest and most advanced civilizations on Earth. Its cities were carefully planned. Its streets followed organized layouts. Its homes had sophisticated drainage systems. Its people traded with distant civilizations across Asia. Everything pointed to a thriving civilization. Then, something changed. Its great cities were gradually abandoned. Trade declined. Urban life faded. Populations moved elsewhere. But no one knows exactly why. Was it climate change? Did mighty rivers change their course? Did drought force entire communities to migrate? Or was it a combination of many different events unfolding over centuries? Scientists continue searching for answers. Every new discovery reveals another piece of the puzzle. But the complete picture still remains hidden. One of history's greatest civilizations quietly disappeared, leaving behind magnificent ruins, silent streets, and countless unanswered questions. But perhaps the greatest mystery isn't why they disappeared. Perhaps it's this: even today, no one can confidently read the mysterious symbols they left behind. And that mystery begins the second half of our countdown. Here's part 2 in a clean, copy-paste format for TTS. Number 5. Why can't we read the Indus Script? Imagine discovering thousands of ancient inscriptions, knowing they were written by one of the world's greatest civilizations, yet not being able to understand a single sentence. That is exactly the mystery of the Indus Script. Archaeologists have discovered thousands of seals, pottery fragments, tablets, and artifacts covered with mysterious symbols. These symbols appear again and again across different cities of the Indus Civilization. Clearly, they meant something. Perhaps they recorded names. Perhaps they marked ownership. Perhaps they described religious beliefs. Or perhaps they told stories that have been silent for more than 4,000 years. For over a century, experts from around the world have tried to decipher this script. Some believe it represents an ancient language. Others argue it may have been a system of symbols rather than full writing. The biggest problem is that no bilingual inscription has ever been discovered. When Egyptian hieroglyphs were finally understood, scholars had the Rosetta Stone. The people of the Indus Civilization left us no such key. Without it, every attempt to read the script has failed, until someone finally unlocks its meaning. The people of the Indus Civilization will continue guarding one of history's greatest secrets. But another mystery may hold the key to understanding that civilization. A river that once gave life to countless ancient settlements, before disappearing. Number 4. Where did the Saraswati River go? The ancient Vedas describe a magnificent river called Saraswati. It is praised as a mighty river flowing between mountains and the sea. For centuries, many believed it was only symbolic, a river that existed only in sacred literature. But then, scientists began studying ancient river channels using satellite imagery, geological surveys, and sediment analysis. They discovered evidence of massive dried river systems stretching across northwestern India and into present-day Pakistan. Could one of these ancient rivers have been the legendary Saraswati? Some researchers believe the evidence strongly supports that idea. Others argue the story is far more complicated. Questions still remain. When did the river begin to dry? Did changing climate and shifting rivers transform the landscape? How did its disappearance affect the people living along its banks? If the mighty Saraswati truly existed, its disappearance may have changed the course of history itself. And if rivers can disappear, perhaps entire cities can disappear as well. Number 3. Is Dwarka really under the sea? According to ancient tradition, Bhagwan Shri Krishna ruled the magnificent city of Dwarka. The stories describe a prosperous kingdom that was eventually swallowed by the sea. For centuries, many believed it was only a legend. Then underwater archaeologists made surprising discoveries off the coast of Gujarat. Stone structures, walls, anchors, and other remains resting beneath the sea. Were these the remains of ancient Dwarka? Or were they unrelated settlements built thousands of years apart? Researchers continue studying the underwater discoveries. Dating the structures has proven difficult, and experts still debate exactly what these remains represent. Even today, the waters off India's western coast continue hiding answers beneath the waves. Perhaps one day, the sea itself will reveal the truth. But no mystery has shaped India's imagination more than the next one. Number 2. Did the Mahabharata War really happen? The Mahabharata is one of the greatest epics ever written. It tells the story of kingdoms divided, families torn apart, and a colossal war fought on the plains of Kurukshetra. According to tradition, millions of warriors participated in the conflict. Powerful weapons changed the fate of kingdoms, and the outcome transformed the future of ancient India. But did this war actually happen? Archaeologists have explored sites connected with the epic. Historians have studied ancient texts. Astronomers have even attempted to date the events by analyzing descriptions of the night sky. Yet no single conclusion has been accepted by everyone. Some scholars believe the epic preserves memories of real historical events that grew over time. Others see it primarily as a magnificent literary work inspired by many different traditions. The debate continues. Perhaps somewhere beneath the soil, or hidden within forgotten records, lies the evidence that could finally answer one of history's greatest questions. But even if we solved every mystery we've explored so far, one question would still remain, the greatest mystery of them all. Number 1. Where did the Vedas come from? Long before books, long before paper, long before printing, the Vedas were preserved entirely through memory. Generation after generation, teachers recited every word. Students memorized every sound. For centuries, nothing was written down, yet somehow, the knowledge survived with astonishing accuracy. But where did the Vedas come from? Who composed these ancient hymns? How did this extraordinary tradition begin? How is it connected to the people of the Indus Civilization? Did the composers of the Vedas witness the mighty Saraswati River while it still flowed? How do archaeology, language, and ancient history fit together? These questions have been debated for generations. Every new discovery adds another piece to the puzzle. Yet no single answer explains everything. Perhaps that is what makes this the greatest mystery of ancient India, because it connects so many others. The mysterious Indus Civilization, the vanished Saraswati River, the undeciphered script, the ancient traditions that continue to shape the lives of millions today, even after thousands of years. Ancient India continues to challenge everything we think we know about the past. Some mysteries may eventually be solved, others may remain unanswered forever, and perhaps that is what makes history so fascinating. Now we'd like to hear from you. Which of these mysteries do you think will be solved first? And which one do you believe will remain a mystery forever? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of ancient India, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for more stories where history, mythology, and archaeology come together. Until next time.